Hi y'all, it's Neva from Manic Mama Musings, and welcome back for 100 Days of Halloween. Hashtag 100 Days of Halloween 2023. I was gone for a couple days, I'm sorry. One day I was in a fibro flare, and the other day, which was yesterday, so I told y'all about Rana going to the doctor and stuff. Well, they thought she was going to be able to have a fix-it surgery and not have to redo the whole thing at the end of this month. But the lab work came back and there's an infection. So she cannot have surgery until, what is it, September or October, babe? September. I think. Late September. And they're going to have to redo the whole thing, like literally take the plates off and put new plates on, and because it will have been that long. So that means that many more weeks in cast. And again, so she was very upset, which is understandable yesterday. So I made her a giant pickle. I don't know if I told you guys. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, there it is. I don't remember if I showed y'all. She wanted a bigger pickle. She said giant pickle. And to me, this is a giant pickle. Because if you compare it to a regular size pickle, it's giant. But this is not how big she wanted it. So I made her a bigger one. I will have to have her take a picture for you, or I'll have to videotape it when I go over there sometime. So I made her a pickle yesterday, a giant pickle, which he's about this tall and about as big as my face around. And yeah, so, and I took it to her because she was having a bad day. And that's what we do when someone we love is having a bad day, especially as crocheters. We crochet them something if it's something you know they want. Anyway, so that was why I didn't yesterday, because we did that and then we took it over. And then by the time all that was done, he needed to take a shower for work and then get to work. So that's what happened there. Movies. So let's go over the movies. Let's see, where were we? Okay, so did we talk about Kingdom? Yeah, okay. So the next movie we needed to talk about was Hidden Exposure. Who else did not like that movie? It was awful. Like, it wasn't the worst movie I've ever watched, but it was not a horror movie. I mean, what? There's a murder at the end. And then it leaves you wondering if she burned the stuff she found, or if she was crying and ended up turning him in. Like, at least that's how I took it. It was a letdown altogether. Not a horror movie. It was put that it was horror, but it was not horror at all. What did you think, babe?
If they'd have said it was a drama, then I would have probably enjoyed it better, but I didn't really like it anyway.
Even as a drama, it was not.
It was pretty
really
boring.
It wasn't put together very well, so I give it 1 thumbs down.
Me too.
I would watch that over a few other bad movies I know of.
Actually, I give it no thumbs,
But
which is
many.
better than 2 thumbs down. But yeah.
So, and then I had put on my... By the way, if I ever miss a night, I don't always put the movie for that night on my community tab, but check the community tab. It should tell you probably why I miss a video and what the next movie is. And I had put in night before last that it was Bram Stoker's Van Helsing, and I forgot I already watched that one, and it was a letdown too. I believe it was a movie that was supposed to focus more on Van Helsing than Dracula, but it didn't have it was just a very big letdown. And I forgot I had watched it, and I was like, oh, I recommended that for everybody. So sorry about that. Some people really like the movie. Now, up until a certain point, I like it, but then at the end, it's everything that you think is going to happen happens. So anyway, so that was Bram Stoker's Van Helsing on Tubi. So tonight's movie will be Warlock on Freebie. I've never watched Warlock. And so, in memory of Julian Sands, who passed away this year, we're going to watch Warlock tonight. I've never watched it. Let me know if you've ever watched it and if you like it. Oh, and Hidden Exposure, another one thumb down. Like, I'd have to be hard-pressed to ever watch it again, but it could happen. There are some that I would refuse to, so there's that. Now, I've been working on some other stuff, but I have done some work. Now, still not making the progress that I wish I could, but I can only work on it for so long, and then it's just way too hot in the day, even with the air going in our room. Excuse me, to work on it. So, let me see where I was last, because it's been quite a few days since I even gave you an update when I did work on it. Let's see. Okay, so this is where we were, and this is where we've gotten to. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've done 8 rows. And the decrease is going well. So I really don't think it's not as well as I thought. Well, anyway, I want the blanket to be over. This is horrible. But it was so much better to work on one in October. So I might start a new blanket in October, but I'm not starting one before then. It's really hot in August to work on a blanket. Neva will remember this for next year's 100 days. We will not do a blanket in August. This may get put on. I mean, I'm just working on it when it's cool enough, and I'm not rushing myself. So here's some beautiful blankets, y'all. In all its glory. I absolutely love the colors. And it's going to be a cozy blanket. It's just a little too cozy right now. Everywhere. I don't need coziness in this heat. I need an ice bath. That's what your girl needs, is an ice bath. So, I will link everybody participating down below. Mama G Gear has been dyeing some really cool Halloween colored yarn. And, I would love one of those hanks. They are so pretty. And then Cindy from Pups and Crochet, she is making squares. Yeah. Oh, and I finished my spiderweb shawl, but I'm not wearing something that could like kind of like look okay. I'm gonna wear something tomorrow and show it off if I get my ends weaved in and all that stuff. So yes, that's something to look forward to today or tomorrow or the next day. And I think that's it. Oh, no. Hand me that.
This?
Yes. So, oh shoot. The hook is that wooden hook right there, babe.
This one?
I already opened it. Sorry, not sorry. I couldn't wait for y'all. My bad. But I won something from Pups and Crochet. She is linked down below in the participants, but please go check her out. I participated in her Shark Week, and I made my shark cat, if you remember. And so she sent me a present for Shark Week. And first of all is this beautiful ice yarn that is pretty blues and purples, and it's, can they see it real good?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's Picasso by Ice Yarns, and it's a number, I think that's a 4. 44% acrylic and 56 polyester. And it doesn't tell you what size hook to use, just needles. So it's so soft. I think I'm going to try to make me, I don't know, maybe an ear warmer, maybe a cowl. That look real pretty for a cowl too, wouldn't it? How many yards does it say? I don't see yardage. It's Picasso number 65034. It's number 4. What am I looking for? That doesn't say. It's made in Turkey. Go. I mean, yeah. I don't see what it's made out of. So, It's soft though, and I think I'll make. I don't know if I have enough, or I mean, it doesn't say how many yards. I'm wondering if I would have enough for a nice size cowl, you know, that might go. Gotta find a pretty cowl pattern. Anyway, I got this. She sent me a card. I don't know where I put the card, y'all. And then this was wrapped in bubble wrap because it's precious. She sent me a furls hook, and it's a pretty light wood one. It's called, I think it said Streamline on. Anyway, it's an eye hook, and oh, it feels so good in my hands. I've never had a furls hook before, guys, so it's pretty awesome. Looky, looky. So yeah, I can't wait for y'all to find out what this grows up to be. Thank you, Cindy, so very much, Cindy and Robert, for that. It made my day. And yeah, I've got some other stuff to talk to y'all about, but I'll save it for another video. Stay spooky. Let me know if you're going to watch Warlock tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah.